All right. So we are Scott, Jerry from APB, and we've got Lee Harwood here with us. And we had some time before our gig tonight in Banner Elk, North Carolina. Very nice people here playing for Sorrento's concert series this summer. And it is August 24 on Sunday. So we thought we'd set up the camera and just tell some tales. And anyway, we were just talking about this funny thing that happened. I've got to learn when to hit record on a video, man, because that whole Walmart thing was, it was hilarious. So anyway, you start with what you were going to say.
The whole thing began when we left Asheville, North Carolina, headed for wherever we were headed for. Was that New Jersey or somewhere? We got around Virginia, and I wanted to put my shorts on. And I couldn't remember what I did with my hanging bag, with everything in it. Cosmetics, clothes, everything. I left it in my car in Asheville, North Carolina. So we had to hit the Walmart.
We hit the Walmarts.
I had to buy everything that I forgot. I had to buy it, and so Scott and Jerry, we rode to the Walmart together.
Man, I was walking through, and it didn't hit me until after, because we're pushing the buggy around. Lee's looking through the drawers and looking through the socks and the belts, and I'm like, after we're done, I'm like, dude, I used to go see Rossington Collins Band live, and I just went Walmart drawers shopping with one of my guitar heroes. Dude, I've got to learn when to hit the record button.
You know, you went drawer shopping with Lee at Walmart. That reminds me of when we were playing in Idaho, and we all went to, it wasn't Idaho, it was Iowa.
What was it?
And we went to that Walmart, and this guy comes charging past us. And he was in a hurry.
He was up against it.
And you could tell this guy was clenching, if y'all know what I'm talking about. So he goes past us and tries to push to the door, and the door was locked, and he slammed into it, and all we heard was F-U-C-K. And so then we knew he was up against it. And the guy goes through the door and beelines it for the bathroom. I'm not exactly sure why that was funny, but we've got a lot of mileage out of that story. That was absolutely hilarious, watching that poor boy up against it like that.
Oh my God.
He done drunk something that'd work a man.
Oh, I mean, hell, he obviously had one touching cloth.
Oh, he ran into something.
Yeah, he was up against it.
Yeah, he ran into something. Oh my God.
Walmart shuffle, that's what we call it.
Jeez. But now, of course, Artemis is always entertainment because his stories never end. So now we've got another direct line to Lynyrd Skynyrd and that whole lineage in Jacksonville. And I have a feeling this is the first of many story time with Lee.
Story time with Lee.
Around the fire.
That's right. If only it was December.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. You were telling a story early today. Give it to us. What?
It was a long time ago. It was at the comic book club in Jacksonville, Florida. And really, we all grew up, the Skynyrd guys and me and my band, we always grew up together. We're about the same age, and we played the same high school team dances and sock hops, whatever. But the comic book club was where, really some of us weren't old enough to be in it, but we played there, and they had an upstairs. It was I don't know what the building was before they converted it. And upstairs you could set up to rehearse. Come downstairs, they had a teen club that ran from 8 to midnight, and then a bottle club that ran from 1 a.m. to 6 a.m. And that was your gig for a week, for 6 days, or it might have been 7 days. Anyway, when we were downstairs playing on our breaks, I would go upstairs and usually smoke a joint with the guys,
What guys?
with the Skynyrd guys. Yes, we all
Wait,
smoked.
they smoke weed?
Oh,
Whoa.
yeah.
Well,
It wasn't just me.
See, we're learning. We're learning.
I would have never guessed.
I mean, I know it was acceptable by the culture at that time. But yeah, it was flowing. And anyway, I went upstairs. Larry Junstrom, their bass player, had just quit the band. And Ronnie Van Zant was a guy, he knew what he had in that band. And he wasn't like, he'd been accused of being mean sometimes, and from all accounts I can agree, never was mean to me. But he knew what he had, and he knew what it was. He would do whatever it took to keep that group of people together because he saw it. He believed in it. He had the conviction. They all had the conviction to do what they were doing. He just saw it going forward. And he got mad when Larry quit the band. And when I went upstairs, I had 2 joints in my hand. I went upstairs, and Ronnie had his back to me sitting down, and everybody else was like, it was like a conference, you know, they were watching him, looking at him.
He was holding court.
Yeah, and I don't know what they were talking about. I just walked in and I just kind of did like that, just in time for me to hear Ronnie say, and anybody else quits this band, I'll kill you. I said, well, I'm just going to lay these right here. I'm going back downstairs and having a glass of water.
That's great.
And the funny thing is, all these years later, in 1979, I did the Street Survivors album with him. I played on Honky Tonk Nighttime Man. And Ronnie said, you want to go out and have a drink after the session? I said, yeah. So we went to Charlie Magruder's.
Oh, I played there.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, back in '83 or '4. Yeah.
And we were sitting at the bar and we're talking, and I reminded him of that story. I said, you remember that time I came upstairs and you said, anybody quits this band, I'll kill you. And I was laughing, and I thought, and he didn't laugh. He didn't. Ooh. And he said, it worked, didn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it worked, didn't it?
It worked.
He used that middle finger to get his point across?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, man. That's
If
powerful.
you got this, just shut up and listen.
That's awesome.
And he was serious about it then. I mean, it hadn't changed. And that's a great thing about that man, because he made it happen. In fact, I had just come out of a really bad car wreck. Car wreck so bad, I mean, broke my ankle, broke this wrist, broke ribs, crushed this side of my face was on this side of my face, knocked teeth out, everything. And I was in bad shape, and I wasn't able, when I did the session, I wasn't able to turn my wrist toward me, but I could play dobro, which is what I did on Honky Tonk.
Oh, yeah.
And Tom Dowd kind of picked up on that and came out and settled me down a little bit. But when we did that session, I forgot what I was going to say.
What the heck was it with all the car crashes? All you guys were always banged up from.
And the thing
car
about it,
crashes.
on this one, I was, there's no substance involved. I mean, I wasn't drunk, I wasn't smoking anything, there was nothing.
Well, there was your problem. He wasn't focused.
He wasn't focused in.
And we did, I did a session in Atlanta. I was living in Sweet Home, Alabama at the time.
We're in
And I had an
Alabama.
hour and a half drive.
We're in Alabama.
In Wee Dowie.
Wee Dowie.
It was close to Roanoke, close to New Hope.
New Hope.
Alabama.
Yeah.
It was a very small town. The police station looked like a phone booth. Right?
Now, I was born in Dothan and grew up in Slocum, Alabama. where's New Hope? I know where New Hope is. Is that up? Is that north of Dothan and all that?
I don't remember.
It's near Roanoke.
Virginia?
No, Alabama. Didn't you hear him just say that?
Yeah, but I figured he was. I didn't even know there was a Roanoke, Alabama.
I didn't either.
Right. Oh, well.
I
The
thought there
great
was a-
thing is I remembered it.
I remembered it, by gosh.
Yeah, that was a thing. Now, obviously, Gary was famous for crashing the Torino into the oak tree. Oak tree, you're in my way.
Oh, tree, you're in my
And Lord knows, Allen had his share of crashes.
Yeah.
You had the bad crash. Artemis pretty well crashed everything you ever had. And
So did Billy.
and Billy, yeah, Artemis told us so many Billy stories about crashing cars, and Billy had an issue with boats, apparently. So the one story is that Billy was driving somewhere pulling his boat, and the boat jumped off.
Forgot the chains.
Yeah, he didn't chain it, so
Didn't lock
it
it
jumped off the hitch and came past Billy and slammed into a tree. And Billy goes, "Well, there goes my boat." That's a story. I wish we could have known those guys, because I think it would have made it even funnier. But just to hear you guys tell the story, and you and Artemis tell the same stories about that, it's hilarious. Did any other guys? I mean, Ronnie never crashed anything. Did
None
Leon?
that I heard of.
Leon crash? Because he liked cars.
Ronnie knocked teeth out.
Ronnie knocked teeth out.
Well, if you think about it, back then, man, you were living life. I mean, now, if Skynyrd happened now, you don't
Yeah.
have your phones in your face,
Yeah.
and you'd never live life like that. So
Totally
you guys,
different
man,
culture.
you lived life
Yeah.
to the absolute fullest.
Did you ever crash a car?
Man, I was in a car crash in the mid-90s. It flipped 2 or 3 times. I was riding
Wow.
with somebody else. The dadgum seat belt in the passenger seat didn't work.
Ah,
And this was I was playing, it was over in Arkansas or somewhere, at the casino. So we were driving down the road. This guy's like, "Hey, we're going to go to a party wherever we're going." It was after the gig. And those shoulders, it was like there was a road and the shoulder just went straight down. I was like, "No seatbelt." He's like, "Yeah, seatbelt doesn't work." And this guy's going like 90, 100 miles an hour. I'm going, "Oh God, please." And sure enough, he slipped off the dadgum shoulder, jerked it back. We started rolling. I just pinned myself against the top of the car and just rode it out. And then it stopped upside down. We kicked out windows and windshields and everything else. But I'm lucky to be alive on that deal. But I feel that in my shoulder today because I literally held myself in place. It's
Wow.
crazy.
My car wreck, I was pronounced dead.
Really?
And
Dang.
I mean, people say, did you have like an after-death experience? Yeah, I did. I went to sing Jesus. He said, "What the heck are you doing up here?
It ain't
Yeah.
your time.
Get back in that body, boy.
got time to mess
It's
with
done.
you.
Get time to
I
mess with
take the easy way out."
Yeah. Golly,
I
man.
was lucky, man. I've never really crashed, and I've had some fender benders, but nothing major.
No, that's the only significant.
Artemis had some dandies. That motorcycle wreck after the plane crash. As a matter of fact, I think he was getting ready to play
Yeah.
with you guys in Rossington
We had already
Collins.
rehearsed a couple times.
Yeah, you guys had started the band. He crashed his Harley down in South Carolina and tore his leg all to pieces. And to this day, he still lives with that, the bad leg, and which I know a lot of people will ask, why does Artemis always wear boots? Well, he has to, because his one leg is about 2 or 3 inches shorter than the other because of that motorcycle crash. But boy, you can't tell it when he plays, man. He's
No.
back there just.
No, that one foot doesn't sit down. So that one foot is up, and they have
Yeah.
to build it up under his heel.
Right.
And the man still just
It has
plays.
not affected his playing, boy. He kills it every night, man. He's
Crazy.
awesome.